everyone, TAC1421 here. Welcome to episode 11 of my Minecraft Hunger Games series. And this one's a pretty cool one. I am playing with AMP1520. This is recorded after the fact, so this is not live. It was about a 55-minute gameplay or so, and I just cut it down to around 11 minutes. But it's very exciting nonetheless. I am using the Stomper class, and I start the game by getting a lot of dirt and just kind of waiting for someone to go underneath my little fortress that I have, my little stepping stone up in the air, and I see a guy, so I kind of dig out a little bit and try to pick him off. And as you can see here in a second, I try to make an epic jump, and boom, he's dead. So that's one kill already early in the game, and I decide to pillar up right away. And actually, no, I don't. I get a lot of dirt. Never mind. And I cut it here. I'm going to I cut it to where I'm back in the sky, and I decided to make some wooden tools because the guy I killed had some more wood on him. So I decided to make some sticks, and then I make just the essentials. I make a wooden sword, and I at first put it away, but then I'm like, oh, I should probably make a wooden shovel, which is a smart idea if you have the wood for it and you're using the Stomper class. It's nice to always have a shovel, like situations like this where I don't really feel like jumping off to catch anyone's attention, so I just shovel down because I think this guy is gathering dirt because he doesn't have any and he doesn't really see me coming. So I try to do some parkour here and completely fail, but he still doesn't see me coming, so I just walk up to him with my wooden sword, and you're dead. And he probably had low health to begin with. That sword only hit him in 2 shots and killed him, so he probably was on low health to begin with, but nonetheless, that is kill numero dos. And I continue to pillar up here, and I make yet another tower. I eat my apple, and look up in the sky and say, hello, everyone. And I kind of see these two fighting over here, and I'm like, alright, I need to go up higher. Can you get much higher? So high. And I go up here, and I see these two having an epic duel, and I simply just wait for one of them to get closer to me, and this is an insane kill here in a second. I'm going to spoil it for you guys. I do get a kill here, but this is ridiculous. Boom! You're dead. And that's kill numero tres. And then I kind of pull it up here, and I apologize, I did not eat my apple before, but now I eat it now. And there we go, mum. And I get up to the amount of hunger that heals me, so then I just kind of wait and relax. And I see another guy, and boom, you're dead. That's kill number 4. Which is really nice. He had some really nice materials on him. I pillar up with wood because he had all wood. And then nothing really happens. I decide to get down, and Amp and I, we finally decide to meet up because he's doing very well as well. So we just get all these pigs, and the player that you might see in the distance, if you see a name tag, I'm not sure, it's actually Amp. So don't be alarmed if you see a guy coming at me and you're like, Tack, what are you doing? So that's Amp right there, the Cookie Monster with an iron chest plate. He killed a guy with an iron chest plate, and he has this like little kind of fortress that he has up in the sky here, which I find kind of funny. But I want some dirt, so I get some dirt, and he kind of watches my back, and then I build a platform up to him, and I don't know how we designed this, but it's kind of just pillars everywhere basically, and I decided to make kind of like a little hubby for me, and so I don't fall. And he's kind of the lookout at this moment, and I'm just kind of the observer. And I make some more materials, and he gives me a iron sword, which I thought I should throw in there. He killed a guy that had 4 iron ingots, so he made both of us an iron sword, which is extremely useful. And I put my 2 shovels together because there's no point in having a red wooden shovel. It only does like, I don't even know how many, but probably like 50, not even, probably like 20 hits of dirt, and it's probably done. So then he gives me a furnace that he has because I have no cobblestone. So he gives me a furnace, and I decide to cook my meat. And I'm going to cut here again. And we had this crazy idea. Actually, it was my idea. I'm going to take full credit for it because it was my idea. We get a chest. We're going to put a chest down and just have like some random item in it. And the plan was not to die from these mobs, obviously. But I kind of fail, and the skeleton creeps up behind me and almost kills me. If it hit me one more time, it might have killed me. But anyways, we put a chest kind of by our fortress so that we can jump down on it, put a torch down so that people are attracted to it, and then kind of just put a random item. I just kind of threw a sword in there and thought I might need the pickaxe later, so held on to that, but then we just pillar up again, and I'm going to cut here until someone actually comes near us. It took about 3 minutes or so to find someone, but you can't really see him because he has kind of a weird skin on, but there is a guy kind of over by those trees, and you can see he's opening up our chest. I'm like, I got him, and I fail miserably. And I'm like, Amp, jump, jump, save me, and he jumps in the nick of time to save me. Thank you very much, Amp. But nonetheless, a very well-designed trap that we had for this guy, and we get back up as soon as we possibly can. And my recording device actually stops recording here in a second, but first I decide whether I want to make a helmet or some pants, and I'm like, let's just go with the pants because I don't want to be stuck with random leather with me. So I make the pants and have the pants on me, which is kind of cool, spiff and spam. And then he had a pumpkin with him, so I'm like, oh, I'll make a jack-o'-lantern. So I make a jack-o'-lantern, and then my recording device stops recording here, but I realize it when we're back at the feast. So this is back at the feast, and we pillared up, and there's a guy with diamond armor, and we were, for the longest time, deciding when to try to kill him. As you can see there, Amp jumps down. Now it's kind of my turn before he regains health, and he jumps right as I'm falling, so that does absolutely no damage to him. But I do try to kill him with my iron sword as Amp is pillaring up. Then he goes to try to attack me, and Amp kind of falls on him a little bit. And he said that he had him pretty much on one shot, and we probably should have gone after him and killed him for his armor. But I just go to the feast and try to get as much items as I possibly can. I get a splash potion, I get a bow, I get some cooked chicken, and right here on this chest, I see some people coming, so I hurry up. And as you can see there's probably some really nice items I should have grabbed, but I might have died in the process. So I'm glad I did get up when I could. But I did get some TNT, which we unfortunately do not get to use. I do get a bow, but I don't have any arrows. But I did get some nice food. And these guys pretty much grab everything in that one chest that was important. The one thing in particular that I was kind of unfortunate that I didn't get was that that bucket of lava. That would have been very useful. We could have just poured lava on them like right here, and then they would have ran away, and we could have claimed this area for ourselves. But at this point, there are only about, I want to say, at that point there's less than, I want to say like 8 people. So here there's only about 7 people left, and the 2 guys are back. We wait for the night because we can't really do anything. They kind of scout out our area, but they don't try to kill us. They don't try to pillar up at all. But then this one guy randomly just comes in, and there's kind of a fight, and I thought I should put this on camera just because it's pretty insane how this guy lives. As you can see, he's being hit by pretty much every mob out there, and I don't know how he's not dying. He was hit by that guy that came through the middle as well, and these guys kind of have just super strength, and they run back into the kind of the plain over there, not the foresty area, but the kind of mountainy wasteland over there. And they're met by a few some more mobs over there, including 2 creepers that explode right next to them and somehow do not kill them at all. And I'm not really sure how that happens. And right here I was debating whether to use my bow and arrow. Amp did craft me. I don't know if he crafted me or he might have got it. I think he got it out of the chest. He got 2 bows out of the chest. And I was debating whether to just kind of randomly just throw my arrow and get like the most epic kill ever, but Yeah, I decided against it because we might need that arrow in the long run. And here we fast forward to the end where we finally decide to try to take these guys out because we don't really have any other plan. We don't have any other material to really take them out besides using Stomper on them. And with a little bit of miscommunication, um, we we don't get the job done, unfortunately. But I do show you how it all went down, and it was kind of unfortunate. I tell him to jump right after I jump, and then I'll just start pillaring right away. But a little bit of communication between the two of us. He doesn't jump right away, and I end up dying.